What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just finished watching episode 8 of Dragon Ball. Yes, I am back to watching that now that I have finished watching Tulsa King. I'm also going to be I don't know if sorry, I'm out of breath, you guys. I was running up the stairs. um I got a lot further with Naruto, so maybe what I'm going to do is just watch Dragon Ball until I catch up to the episode. I think it's in the teens. So once I catch up to the same amount of episodes with Naruto, then at that point I think I'll watch both in the same day every day. So that way I can do, one episode of each. Tomorrow I'm going to start Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so look out for that. But my reaction is under my YouTube memberships. If you are new here, you don't know what that is. I have YouTube memberships. They're just a couple of things that I provide for exclusively for members. I've got 2 levels of memberships over there. Level 1 is for $2.99, and you're going to get priority replies from me, special polls, and live streams. Level 2 is for $4.99, and you're going to get everything that level 1 has. Plus, you're going to get all of my reactions to all of the shows that I may watch, any movies, and all of my uncut try not to laughs. So go over there and check that out. Go support. Also, yes, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Make sure that your notification bell is on because I am currently also playing God of War. So now, this is a funny episode. I love the way that this is going. I absolutely enjoy Dragon Ball. When I met Tyrone, he's like all about Dragon Ball. My niece and sister know about it. My best friend Jalixa, her and her husband are fans. So I'm like, you know what? I am no longer gonna tolerate any Dragon Ball conversations around me and leave myself, like, have everybody leave me out of it. So I decided to watch it. I'm absolutely enjoying every episode. So this episode 8, they have to go back to what's his name's castle to go put out the fire. So they go and visit Master Roshi. When they get there, it's Goku and it's Chi-Chi, who is the daughter of the big guy that's at the castle. So while they're talking and trying to get Master Roshi to help them with getting, I think it was something that they had to get in order to put out the fire. So in the midst of all of that, I don't remember if it was that they couldn't get it or he didn't have it. So he's like, I guess I'm going to have to go put out the fire myself. So in turn, he's asking, at first, when he first sees them, he's looking at Chi-Chi and he's kind of making like these remarks like, this the girl, when the last time that I saw her, she was a little big, and I was just like, now Master Roshi. It wasn't the same girl, of course. He was talking about Bulma. Bulma was not with him. It was only Chi-Chi and Goku. So he basically said, okay, I'll help you guys out, but I basically want to go on a date with Bulma. And you need to set that up if I put out this fire. So Goku, of course, he's so oblivious. He just doesn't know anything of anything. So he's like, oh, sure, she'll go on a walk with you, whatever. So they get ready to go. They make their way out there. So when they get out there, everybody's there. Well, not everybody, but of course they all meet up where the castle is, and of course the fire is burning completely high. So at that moment, I think there's a conversation, and they want Master Roshi now to go put out the fire. Now he's skinny, scrawny, old looking, right? And they had a conversation with Bulma, and he was just like, so if I put out this fire, I would love to go like on a walk with you or something. And she's like, what? Me? Go on a date? Like a date? She was like, no, absolutely not. So he basically was like, well, you can thank this little guy for that. And he's like, well, there's nothing wrong with going on a walk. Like, he thinks it's just a walk. Meanwhile, Master Roshi is definitely trying to go on a date with Bulma. So she's like, sure, I'll go on a walk, on a short walk. So she's like, in my head, I was already like, she's not gonna do it. She's just not. I don't know how she was gonna get out of it, but I was like, she's not gonna do it. Meanwhile, he actually trained. What is his name? What is the big guy's name that's there at the castle? Anyway, so he trained him. So when he saw Master Roshi, he was so happy. Like he blew. Like he was just like, praising him and everything. And so when he got ready to put out the fire, he couldn't even get up on the ledge, right? They had to help him up. So when he finally got up there, this one was called the Kamehameha, or if I'm saying that right. But I knew what that was before the show because of Tyrone. So I was like, okay, like this is the first episode that I actually see that happening. So he gets up there and he's looking all scrawny and everything, and all of a sudden he's saying what Kame, and he in the midst of him preparing to do that, he's kind of like muscles are bulging out now. He's like expanding with muscles all over the place, and all of them are just sitting there like, and even I was sitting there, I was like, what is going on? Like, how do you do that? So when he finally did it, he put the fire out, but in the midst of putting the fire out, he tore up the castle and everything, right? So that was just completely destroyed at that point. So when all was said and done, they were asking, oh, well, how long does it take to do that? That was pretty cool. And he was like, oh, it can take probably like 10 years or so to learn it. So Goku goes in front of the car and he tries to do it. And he did it. He stood there and he did the Kamehameha. And then they're all looking at him like, whoa. And even I was just like, oh, but that's Gohan's son or grandson or whatever. So Master Roshi didn't know that that was his grandson. So, or his son, I should say. Son or grandson? I'm getting confused. Gohan, right? So anyway, so Master Roshi goes up to him and he's just like, he must be training you like as we speak, because the fact that you can do that, like, he wasn't surprised. So he was like, that explains it. So he asked Goku, like, hey, why don't you just come stay with me and I'll train you? And I guess typically he doesn't take on trainees that easily. I don't know what you have to go through to train with Master Roshi, but he offered to train him. So now he's about to get trained by Master Roshi because he sees that he picked that up quickly. So he was like, oh yeah, sure, like he's all for it, right? So now the bad dudes, the bad dude with his cat or whoever, I forget his name, he's following them for whatever reason. Now, mind you, they're still going after the Dragon Ball. So they found the other one that they were looking for. Now there's one more, but it's far away. So when they get ready to leave, they're all getting in the car. The big guy gives them a new car because Goku did the Kamehameha and ruined the car. So then Master Roshi comes and he's just like, excuse me, did you forget about our deal? And she's like, sure. So he takes, what's his name? The pig, the little piggy. And he's like, she's like, I need you to turn into me. If you don't do it, I'm going to say the P word. And he's just like, okay, I'll do you the favor or whatever. And at first he turned into like some girl that it did not look like her. And she was like, that looks nothing like me. So he finally turned into her, but he was trying to disguise his voice and it wasn't working, right? So anyway, they leave. He turns into her. He calls Master Roshi over. So he's like, I got your date. So he's going to go. I'm just like, what is he going to do to try to like get back at her? He's standing there and he pulls down the shirt that he's got on. Of course, he looks like Bulma at this point. So her stuff is out. I'm like, they're about to give this man a heart attack. So he's like bleeding out his nose at this point. And he's like talking gibberish. And she knows, like, she sees it, I guess. And she's like, why would you do that? And it was just too funny. So now they make their way. They're leaving. And now they're trying to find this last Dragon Ball, which is not close at all. So we've got a couple of things going on here. And, of course, the bad guy with his cat, if it is a cat, he's watching them because he wants to follow them. So we'll have to see what happens in the next episode. But I'm enjoying this. And now that this got introduced, now we're gonna probably, I'm assuming now things just kind of start to unfold from here, which is really exciting. Like, I really can't wait to see the story unfold with Dragon Ball. But leave your comments below. Let me know if you enjoyed my review, if you enjoyed episode 8 of Dragon Ball. I'm gonna try to continue to give you guys my reviews, but of course this is a long series, so I mean, if you guys enjoy me giving reviews after each episode, I'll continue to do that. If you don't care for it, I won't do it, but I like giving you guys my thoughts after every episode. So let me know what you guys think down below. And once again, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!